In the ancient land of Bharat, where dharma was lived and realized, there lived a boy, born not of desire, but of wisdom. This is the story of Sage Sukhadev, son of the great sage Ved Vyasa, and his encounter with the enlightened king Raj Janak, a meeting that challenged the very notion of renunciation. Sukhadev was no ordinary child. Born to the great sage Ved Vyasa, he was enlightened from the moment of his birth. Free from the dualities of the world, he never cried, never asked, never attached. He simply walked into the forest, silent and free. He was the embodiment of the Upanishadic wisdom. Even nature recognized his purity. Birds, deer, and snakes would remain calm in his presence. Though Sukhadev was realized, his father knew that self realization is not just about leaving the world, it is about ascending, transcending it from within. So Vyas sent his son to one of the most surprising figures of the time, Raja Janak, the ruler of Mithila and the disciple of the great sage Ashtavakra. Sukhadev, puzzled, asked, "Why should I go to the king? He lives in a palace surrounded by wealth and intelligence. What can he teach me about renunciation?" Vyas simply smiled and replied, "Because he has mastered the rarest art to remain untouched in the midst of everything." Sukhadev arrived at Mithila, expecting a simple man. But what he saw astounded him: luxury, dancing, music, and feasting. A court filled with gold and laughter. He waited outside the palace for 3 days, unacknowledged. On the fourth day, Janak invited him and treated him with grand hospitality, servants, rich food, soft beds. Sukhdev remained unfazed. Then came the true test. Raja Janak gave Sukhdev a lamp filled to the brim with oil. He said, "Walk through every corner of my palace, but if a single drop spills, you have failed." Sukhdev accepted. As he walked, he passed through grand halls, maidens dancing, warriors training, servants rushing, gold glittering, but he never let the flame flicker. After a long walk, he returned. Janak asked, "What did you see in my palace?" Sukhdev replied, "Nothing. I was only focused on not spilling the oil." Janak smiled and said, "Just as you were detached from all the distractions while focused on the flame, I live amidst these luxuries, unattached, focused on the self." Sukhdev bowed. In that moment, he understood that true renunciation is not of objects, but of attachment to them. Karmanyevadhikaraste ma bhaleshu kadachana ma karma farhituru ma desangoshta karmani. You have the right to perform your actions, but not to the fruits. Never let the fruits of action be your motive, nor let your attachment be to an action. Raja Janak had transcended the ego, not by leaving his duties, but by performing them without flinching. Sukhadev, the great forest renunciate, accepted Janak, the household king, as a teacher. Abandoning attachment to the results, ever content, dependent on nothing, such a person, even though engaged in action, does not act. If you like the story, do not forget to like, share, and subscribe for more such wisdom from the ancient scriptures. Until next time, keep seeking, keep walking.